Goodness, what kind of shit is that? How does that feel? How does that make you feel when you can't be as strong as you can be in your voice because it's taxed by somebody who sold themselves and then claimed you in the name of mercy and Jesus? It puts a price on Jesus that I'm just not looking for. And I got to come from underneath. Like, you know what? I think I found Jesus again in this racism. I might be able to see him free again. Jesus is not free to a lot of black people. He's not. He's not a free option. Praising Jesus does not remind us of being free. It reminds us of an obligation that we just got to keep going because we're obligated to. You almost feel like those Jewish people in Israel, like they just can't forget him. They're obligated to Jesus. Jesus is not to them what he may be to some of us. He's like this family relic, this reminiscence that we have to be an impossibly good people to keep this thing going. That's what it kind of reminds me of. They don't praise Jesus for the gift. It's just part of their duty of the day. If they don't do it, who are they if they don't do it? And then you get into that feeling, who am I if I don't do it? Then you're just in this, overseeing it. And then you find some good in it. You're so happy you find some good in it that you try to keep it there. And then the demons start circling again. And then you're human because they're demons, but you're about to lose your blessing. Because they're going to hit you so hard and they're going to knock you off that cross so fast and tell you that you're not Jesus. You're not Jesus. You're not God. And it's not that you want to be. You're just becoming him in your person because you're in so much deliverance. You're in so much pain. You're in so much giving of yourself, your mercy, your humility. You're doing all these things so much that a part of you assumes that position. You just assume the position. Like if the cops had the gun to you and said, get up against the wall, you just assume the position. And then you get judged so fast for people thinking you're trying to be something. You're trying to be Jesus. You're never going to be Jesus. Just don't even think about it. It's like if I don't think about Jesus at this point, I'm going to lose him and succumb to my demons so fast. And then you got to go through your demons again. And then you find your way back to Jesus, but you don't love him the same. The joy is there. The obligation to love him is there. You love him intellectually. You love him on an intellectual level, on a temperance level, but the praise things, it's not there. It's so silent. You just don't want to wake the demons. You're doing everything to keep the peace. And in the meanwhile, you're not saved. You're not truly saved like you're supposed to be. And who do you run to then? You run to your most comfortable demon. And then you're back in your demonizing again. And that's just life. I had a dream. It wasn't even a dream. This guy was very talented on bringing dreams to me. He brought this dream to me where, I was kind of stuck in my bed like I usually am that early in the morning. And he does something. I don't know who taught him how to do that, but he's really talented at it. He picks me up out of the bed, and it's almost real, like he's like flying with me, and I'm holding on to him. And he brings me to this office that's like not too far from where I live. And he just drops me off there. I don't know what he says. It says he'll be back or something. And it's a lawyer's office. And the whole time I'm there, it's kind of like they're expecting me. They've been waiting for me. And they want me to tell my story, but I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know where to start. I guess I should say I don't know where to start. But like a record player, as long as you start somewhere, you'll figure it out. You'll get around to exactly what it is you mean. And by the time I got around to my story, there was this huge fight outside between people and disappearing furniture. And I woke up and I had like these pinchers on my brain. I felt like, those little hair clips, when you're getting your hair done at the salon, they'll part a section of the hair. They use a hair clip, clip the hair up. I felt like there were hair clips all over my physical brain. And I just couldn't. Excuse me. And it just hurt so bad. It was so painful. I just wanted him to come and take the pain away. But I know her. She seduces me that way. She's like a spirit that hovers over me. She wants a certain way. And she'll say soft things, especially through poetry. She'll say things in the poetry and the intellectual space that relaxes me enough for her to feel on my feelings again. Which makes me mad because I don't interrupt the moment, just to be on my feet. I was like, I know what being on my feet feels like. And this just feels like we're just laying in the bed waiting for somebody that's not going to come. They're not going to come the way you want them to, and that's the disappointment. You know what I mean? Yeah, I listen to Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle. And he says something to the effect of, he quoted something his mom told him he was younger, like you have to be a lion just so you can be the lamb that you are. And you have to fight battles that a lot of times you aren't prepared for just so you can be yourself at the end of the day. I'm trying to, within the next couple of days, I'm going to prepare a commercial for this podcast. So I can get more of you crazy people to listen to these chains that are attached to my dead dreams that are dead in the grave. Because I can't let go. Just can't let go. Alright, love. I love you. See you when I see you. Talk to you later. As much as I thought I could plan a podcast, that is not going to happen. I do not have the mindset to sit here. Chop up block how I'm going to tell you about weight loss and weight gain.